फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I'm Surama Kaushik. It's time for the second test match between India and South Africa. Well, South Africa have won the toss and they've opted to bat first. Well, it's a special test for the South African team as it'll be the farewell test match for Dean Elgar, who came out to toss the coin and fortunately has won the toss as well. Well, we'll talk about Dean Elgar in detail in this live session. But before that, let me tell you that Team India has done couple of changes for this match. One being Jadeja's entry into the playing 11 in place of Ravichandran Ashwin, and another one being Mukesh Kumar's entry in 11 in place of Shardul Thakur. Well, let's hear it out from Taus Rizvi and Kanav Bali. What are their thoughts on this 11? Hi, Taus and Kanav. Interesting playing 11s of both sides. Hello, Chetan. Welcome to the live session. We'll begin with Chetan because we didn't have a word with Chetan before this live session. Off the camera, Kanav and Taus were chatting about, how important is this test match because you just have only one option to level this series. Chetan, how do you see? There was a lot of debate around Ashwin and Jadeja, and see, Jadeja has made his entry into the 11.
Well, first of all, very happy New Year 2024 to everybody at Cricket Next and also all our viewers. Hopefully, it will be a better year for Indian cricket. हालांकि लगता नहीं है.
Let's hope so.
लगता नहीं है. Look, first of all, I think they've made the wrong choice. ठीक है, to drop Ashwin. That's for sure. Because I've always been an advocate of Ashwin, not ahead of Jadeja, but Ashwin in the team 11. आप मुझे बताइए, they're playing 4 pacers because they don't trust Prasidh Krishna. तो चलो मुकेश कुमार को भी खिला लेते हैं. देखा जाएगा क्या होगा. And they will repeat the same combination that they had in Centurion. The sun is out in Cape Town, and when the sun is out in Cape Town, the ball is going to do a little for the first hour every day. But when the sun is especially out from day one, it just depends कि आपको किस टाइप की पिच है. और अभी मैंने सिर्फ थोड़ा सा ही देखा कि किस टाइप की पिच है. And the fact that South Africa have opted for batting, hosts ने क्या किया है, that tells you a lot. That they have opted for batting, which means that this is going to be a good batting surface, that it's going to slow down as the match goes on. There's going to be a lot of up and down bounce. I think this is the wrong thing they've selected. I don't see कि चार फास्ट बॉलर्स क्या कर लेंगे जो 3 नहीं कर सकते. ये हमने पिछले मैच में देख लिया. ठीक है. So I think मुकेश कुमार they have taken just as कि ले लेते हैं अगर प्रसिद्ध फिर से नहीं चले तो, because they didn't have the balls to drop Prasidh after just one test. So it's not like they could have dropped Prasidh. They could have dropped Prasidh, played Mukesh, and played both Ashwin and Jadeja. But,
But we have the 11, and that's Team India's decision. Okay. Taus, we heard from Chetan, what are his thoughts around India's playing 11. Let's also talk about South Africa's 11 also, because there are also a couple of changes. Engli and Maharaj are in this 11. How do you see their team, and how will you compare both the teams?
I mean, they're playing at home, right? So Keshav Maharaj coming in means that this wicket is going to turn a bit. Means Chetan ne bhi kaha, sun rahega to it's going to be like only first hour of play. So I mean, I won't say it's equal on paper. Fast bowling dono ki. Obviously, South Africa playing at home, and then again England will add some kind of firepower to already fire-powered South Africa. So I think it's still, it's a good side, South Africa. Anyway, they are playing at home, so they will be favorites again. They are 1-0 up. But again, I would like to come back to India over here. Not having Ashwin was very, very predictable, very, very defensive from Rohit Sharma's minds. If we think from Rohit Sharma's angle, it was a defensive move, obviously, and they were going back to him. और रही प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा के बाद it's like we are looking at the future. I mean, he should have stayed back again. क्योंकि I mean, see, if we stop giving chances again, then we'll start questioning people, questioning selectors, the team management कि क्या हमने प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा को तैयार किया है फ्यूचर के लिए, कितना opportunities दिए. फिर again that is another question, which I've been saying that he'll get another chance and he should have got another chance. एंड देन अगेन उसके ऊपर भरोसा नहीं होने पर मुकेश कुमार को लेना. एंड लुकिंग एट द करंट सिचुएशन कि वी आर 1-0 डाउन इन द सीरीज, मुकेश कुमार वाज नीडेड टू चोक रन्स बिकॉज वो खाली कंटिन्यू नहीं कर सकते वो विकेट. आई डोंट नो विकेट टेकिंग एबिलिटी कितनी उनके पास, खास करके ये कंडीशंस में. बट देन प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट और पास्ट फ्यूचर को देखकर यहाँ पर इन्होंने टीम रखी है. प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा, मुकेश कुमार एंड रविंद्र जडेजा. अदरवाइज टीम सेम है, नथिंग ग्रेट. ज्यादा चेंजेस नहीं कर सकते थे. अश्विन को ड्रॉप करके उन्होंने माइंडसेट ही दिखा दिया कि भाई वी डोंट ट्रस्ट यू अश्विन व्हेन इट कम्स टू टेकिंग विकेट्स. लास्ट आई मीन सरप्राइजिंग कि लास्ट मैच में तुमने उसको बेंच मार्क रखा कि भाई जहां पर विकेट कुछ नहीं हो रहा, जहां पर आपके फास्ट बॉलर्स फील हो गए, वहां पर आप अश्विन को एक्सपेक्ट करो कि आके मैजिक दिखाएं. It's purely dumb. Anyway, but then that's why Nathan Lyon is so successful. The captains of Australia have been having that trust on Nathan Lyon. That's why he's been so successful outside all over the world. Forget outside India. यार. India में ही खाली अश्विन play करते. So that is where we lack. But I think it's an okay squad for Team India right now. But in South
with all
Africa
that
again,
backing,
favorites.
Taos. Yeah, and with all that backing, all these great bowlers have achieved great marks in their life. Before this test series, we were talking about how Ashwin can get to that 500 test wickets mark, and each and every person on the panel, said the same thing, that we really need to back Ashwin, we really need to give that match time to Ashwin, where he can actually take those wickets, and everybody was anticipating that this series might turn out to be really good series for him. He can take those 10 wickets. I think he's just 10 wickets away from that 500 mark, but it won't happen in this series, and that's sad reality. Kind of, how do you see the playing 11s of both the sides? We've heard Chetan and Taus, they've had almost the same say in terms of 11. Do you think that Prasidh Krishna should have been dropped from this match?
First of all, a very happy new year to all the panelists here and all the viewers watching this live. Talking about Mukesh Kumar and Prasidh Krishna, see, यहाँ पर दो pointers आ जाते हैं. पहला कि you had a debutant, he didn't perform well, उनका confidence down होगा, you stick with him, you back him. अगर आप एक मैच के बाद debutant को निकाल दो पुअर परफॉर्मेंस पे, वो भी साउथ अफ्रीका में, तो एक उस पे असर पड़ सकता है, एंड इट कैन बॉग हिम डाउन के मे बी दिस वाज माय लास्ट चांस. इंडिया में वी हैव सीन प्लेयर्स प्लेइंग वन मैचेस एंड देन गोइंग अवे इनटू द ऑब्लिवियन, वो फिर वापस नहीं आते. तो एक वो डेब्यूटेंट के मन में भी वो डर होता है. और दूसरी साइड लेकिन जो आज इंडिया ने किया कि वील स्टिक विद यू, वी आर बैकिंग यू. खराब, जैसे रोहित शर्मा ने कल प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा कि इट वाज हिज डेब्यू मैच, और हो जाता है कभी डेब्यू मैच में, यू आर अंडर प्रेशर, यू आर जिटरी, इट्स अंडरस्टैंडेबल, एंड वी विल बैक हिम. दिस इज व्हाट रोहित शर्मा सेड इन द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लास्ट नाइट. सो पर्सनली I would have replaced him with Mukesh Kumar, but then again, they are backing a debutant. This is the approach that they are taking. So we can't discuss much about this. Talking about Jadeja and Ashwin, yes, Ashwin should have played, but this is not a surprising decision because I can never see India playing Ashwin and Jadeja together overseas. इंडिया में दोनों एक साथ खेलते हैं, इंडिया के बाहर अश्विन और जडेजा एक साथ नहीं खेलते. जिस दिन जडेजा फिट होए उस दिन अश्विन को बाहर बैठना पड़ेगा. दिस इज व्हाट इंडियन टीम्स टेम्पलेट इज. जडेजा को बैक स्पेजम था, अश्विन हैड टू प्ले, अदरवाइज अश्विन वुड हैव सैट ऑन द बेंच, जैसे वो इंग्लैंड में बैठते हैं जहां जडेजा खेलते हैं. तो दिस इज a way that Indian team works, and this had to happen. जडेजा फिट होना था तो अश्विन ने बाहर जाना था. दो स्पिनर साउथ अफ्रीका में, आई हैव नेवर सीन इंडिया डू दिस, और आज भी आई डोंट थिंक कि इंडिया would have gone with it. Should have is a different debate. जैसे चेतन ने कहा, ताउस ने कहा कि अश्विन आपको ऐसी पिच पे जहाँ डे वन से सन निकला हुआ है, धीरे धीरे पिच ब्रेक होगी. साउथ अफ्रीका ने केशव महाराज खिलाया है, उन्होंने पहले बैटिंग ली है. दिस इज ए क्लियर इंडिकेशन दैट दे नो हाउ द पिच इज गोइंग टू बिहेव. दीज आर देयर होम कंडीशंस. सो उसको मद्देनजर रखते हुए आप सोच सकते हैं कि हाँ, अश्विन को खेलना चाहिए था. बट देन अगेन, दिस इज नॉट सरप्राइजिंग फ्रॉम द इंडियन टीम.
That's right. Well, अभी टॉस हो चुका है, हमें डिसीजन भी पता लग गया है. साउथ अफ्रीका ने पहले बल्लेबाजी चुनी है एंड साउथ अफ्रीकन बैटर्स विल बी देयर. चेतन, हमने पहले टेस्ट मैच में डीन एल्गर की तरफ से वो 185 रनों का जो नॉक देखा था, टेरिफिक 185, एंड इट नेवर सीम दैट it's his farewell series. And I remember I asked you that time, should he rethink about his decision or not? And today it was good to see him coming out for the toss, and everybody, because obviously they're playing in their home conditions, everybody was cheering for him. What plans Team India should make against him? Because he was that flag bearer of South African batting in the first test match. Now Team India should know that he'll be one of the terrific batters in this match as well. What plans can work out against him?
In terms of plans working out against him, you have to get him early. You have to, bowl in that channel of uncertainty. I think India did not bowl well to him. India had the opportunity to bowl well to him, but then you started with Prasid and Shardul. Shardul, मैंने जैसे पूरा बताया था pitch map. अगर आप Shardul को देखें, he was all over the place. He was bowling
Yes.
left, right, center, everywhere to Dean Elgar. आपको एक ही
Yes.
लेंथ पे bowling करनी है. The problem with India was that they did not have a strike bowler and they did not have support for the strike bowler. Bumrah थे, but he was not acting as a strike bowler. He was not picking up those wickets. Siraj, हम लोग शार्दुल और प्रसिद्ध पे concentrate करते रह गए, लेकिन सिराज ने भी 4 के उससे रन खाए थे पिछले मैच में.
Hanji, yes.
So from that perspective, India did not have support for their strike bowler, Jasprit Bumrah. He can only bowl short spells. He cannot bowl a longish spell. तो अगर उनको वो विकेट नहीं मिलती है ना उस short spell में, तो इंडिया हैंडीकैप हो जाता है. So from that aspect, I think this time around they're playing 4 fast bowlers again. I want to see what Mukesh Kumar's role is. I think वो उनको देंगे वो role कि एक एंड आपको होल्ड करके रखना है. I'm hoping he bowls better than Shardul Thakur. I don't want to keep talking about what Ashwin could have done. I still believe this is the wrong decision. Yeah, कहने का मतलब ये है. आप देखो, South Africa have dropped a batter. They've dropped a batter to play the spinner.
Yeah.
They're playing a batsman shot. Temba Babuma ki jagah they brought in a batter, but they've dropped a batter to bring in a spinner. That just tells you everything about India's team selection today. Anyway, so the point of the matter is कि एल्गर को अगर आपको bowling करनी है, आपको एक ही channel पे करनी है. You have to nick him off early. अगर नहीं कर पाया आप उनको nick him off early, then you have to keep on concentrating on his off stump. Don't bowl all over the place. जो इतनी easily उन्होंने चौके लगाए और इतनी easy strike rate से बैटिंग की थी, that was because you're bowling all over the place.
Okay, so understood that how Shardul Thakur was bowling and Siraj was bowling. That was any other loopholes that you saw in the first test match in terms of India's bowling?
Absolutely, many other. Yeah. How? I mean, I can't blame Ashwin right now because he did not get much opportunity to bowl. So this was completely predictable. Well, yeah, definitely Mohammad Siraj was quite expensive. वो तो शार्दुल ठाकुर ने पूरा लाइमलाइट ले लिया. उसने जिस तरह से रन लीक किए और बिग लेवल पे बड़े लेवल पे ज्यादा रन लीक किए. अदरवाइज मोहम्मद सिराज should have come under fire as well. But then he got those 2 wickets, crucial wickets, and bowled a beautiful ball, pitch, in the first innings or second innings that took the edge of the opener. That is something like, that saved him. Otherwise, yeah, again, I agree with Chetan. This guy doesn't bowl long spell, and it will be harsh on his physical aspect. Jasprit Bumrah ki, if you keep on, if you ask him to bowl longer spells like how Ishant Sharma used to do, like exactly what why we miss Ishant Sharma. वो सिर्फ long spells भी नहीं डालते थे, वो contain भी करके रखते थे, वो wicket भी निकालते थे, वो एक plus होके आते थे. हमारे लिए advantage होता था ईशांत शर्मा का presence होना. And we are yet to find Ishant Sharma's replacement. बाकी रही मोहम्मद सिराज and I mean Shardul, Prasidh, Krishna, these were the loophole. Again, the big problem with these guys was they were not bowling up. I mean, जहाँ पर स्पेशली इन दोज कंडीशंस, आपको पिछले मैच में सेंचुरियन में कंडीशन ओवरकास्ट थी. अब जितना आप करेंगे बॉल, आप जितना आगे डालेंगे उतना आपको चांस है विकेट लेने का. बॉल, I mean, if you saw in Australia how this guy got out today, बाबर आजम, लेग बिफोर विकेट. वो अगर आगे नहीं डालते पैट कमिंस तो वो लेग बिफोर नहीं मिलता. तो एंड द ट्रिक इज टू बोल अप. या तो आपको कॉट बिहाइंड मिलेगा, स्लिप्स में जाएगा, या तो आपको लेग बिफोर मिलेगा. Don't be afraid of, like, if you bowl up, then you're scared that this guy will hit you through the covers or maybe a square drive. या स्क्वायर ड्राइव मारेगा तो ही चांस मिलेगा आपको. स्लिप कॉर्डन में विकेट मिलेगा आपको, अगर क्योंकि you have the ability to swing the ball Prasidh Krishna, Mohammad Siraj, and this guy, uh, Mukesh Kumar, khas karke. If this guy bowls short today, because he doesn't have pace, if this guy bowls short, then he's going to be whacked all around the park. The trick here is to shape this guy up as Ishan Sharma's replacement, somebody who can bowl up, somebody who can bowl long, somebody who can swing a little bit. He's not like a Bhuvneshwar Kumar who's going to swing a lot, but then this guy holds a key right now, Mukesh Kumar. He plays an important role to this. So I think this is where we are going to play the mental game.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely right. That was when you mentioned about, we don't have those out and out pacers in our team. Because if you see, we have Bumrah, we have Siraj, okay, but we don't have someone like Shami. So you really need to look out for options. You looked out for an option like Prasidh Krishna, he didn't work. He didn't work perhaps because it was his first test match. And then now you're looking towards Mukesh Kumar. So really here, two bowlers really need to do the work of one bowler that comes in package of Shami. So a lot of work is needed to be done here. Now, Chetan, this is the third time since 1992 that Team India is in Cape Town for a decider. And well, I mean, it's quite disappointing, but it's a fact that all those three times India went empty-handed. They didn't win anything in Cape Town. What is the reason? Are the conditions, or do Indian teams fail to understand the conditions, or they take that pressure so much? What are the reasons?
No, they don't take any pressure. They
Oh,
don't take
that's
any.
the reason.
Yeah, they don't take any pressure. कब देखा है आपने इंडियन टीम को pressure? कब
हाँ.
देखा है आपने उनको pressure लेते हुए and all of that. Anyway, um, my point is, I think Cape Town poses a very very interesting challenge in terms of the ball moving a lot. Um, uh, so you know what? In terms of the movement, in terms of I remember 2018 I had gone to Cape Town and you know they had a very shoddy batting performance.
Okay.
Um, Cheteshwar Pujara came out and said, "Ki we'll chase 300 in the fourth innings." They were all out for 150 something, 180 something. I don't know. I don't remember. Hardik Pandya scored some runs in the first innings. So Dale Steyn, Vernon Philander, they were really good. Dale Steyn injured over the second innings. Vernon Philander was unstoppable. I think Cape Town that was not the deciding test of the series, first of all, but still it was a test match. It was a test match at Newlands, and that's a special place to play test cricket. Watch test. I think challenge अलग है. Challenge अलग है Cape Town में with the movement and the variation in conditions throughout the 5 days. एक ही दिन में conditions change हो जाते हैं. You could have movement in the morning, but you would have turn in the third session. You know that sort of a thing, and there will always be swing on offer. Vernon Philander ने कितनी विकेटें ली हैं Cape Town में. So from that aspect, I think India has never really batted well at Cape Town, is my understanding. I mean, they haven't had that one test match where they've, put on 350, 400. एक तो ऐसी पिच मिलेगी नहीं आपको, और अगर ऐसी पिच मिल भी गई, they are not on top of the conditions, I think. So, yeah, I mean, और दूसरी चीज होती है ना कि एक लंबा टूर होता है, आप 92 से काउंट कर रहे हो, तो जब लंबे टूर होते हैं ना साउथ अफ्रीका के, और आप लास्ट टेस्ट मैच खेल रहे हो केप टाउन में, यू जस्ट वांट टू गो होम. As it is, you're
But
not
then,
winning. South Africa
Chetan,
never wins.
see,
India never wins in South Africa. तो आपको लगता है कि यार अब घर चलते हैं, अब घर चलते हैं. वो फीलिंग 90s में 2000s में बहुत थी. So Cape
हाँ.
Town has always been that place where India is like, बहुत iffy performance देता है इंडिया वहाँ पे. 18 में was a great chance for them. They messed it up royally. खैर वो सीरीज की तो स्टोरी अलग है, but ठीक है.
But even in 21, Chetan, Team India had good chance. They started off well and then they lost the two matches.
At
Like 2 years back. 2 years back in South
Yeah.
Africa only.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying कि see overall South Africa में conditions को conquer करना इंडिया के लिए difficult हुआ है. South Africa is one team. अब 21 की जो South African team थी, that was a weak South African team. I still believe कि today's South African team is stronger than it was 2 years ago.
Right.
Right. So
They
it's
have
like
a number
yeah,
of options.
yeah. So in both in terms of pace, in terms of batting, I think they're a
Right.
much stronger unit
Yeah.
than 21. I'm comparing with 21.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, I think uh, क्या होता है ना, अपने ही conditions में every team is strong.
Hmm.
So even for a weak side to play in its home conditions, it gives them a bit of strength. So that's where South Africa are really really strong. आपको you need a very consistent performance to win in places like England, Australia, South Africa. You can't just be on the money in one test, then or on the money in 2 days of one test match.
True.
आप ऐसे नहीं
True.
जीत सकते. ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंग्लैंड, साउथ अफ्रीका में, न्यूजीलैंड में आप ऐसे नहीं जीत सकते. You have to be
Yeah.
top notch focus throughout the test match. Does India have those conditions in their support staff? Does India have those conditions in their dressing room? Can India
Hmm.
overcome the conditions on offer? I don't think so. I think it's going to be 2-0.
You actually mentioned a very good point there, Chetan, where you said that you have to be on the go from the very first ball and throughout the day and on all the days. Now, I believe that it requires a great captaincy also, isn't it, Kanav? You really need an aggressive approach. You really need a captain who's on the go throughout the day, because it's not a limited over format that you have to plan for just 50 odd overs or 20 odd overs. You really need to be quick in your plans. You need to change your planning. You really need to change the way conditions are. And I think what I observed in the first test match, that captaincy took a back seat, and that's where somewhere or the other we lost the first test match. What do you think?
Yeah, see, captaincy is obviously always a important role, but it becomes more important when the team is doing bad, because that's when all the players look towards their leader as to what should be the next step
Yeah.
and how is he taking in things. क्योंकि जब प्रेशर सिचुएशन होता है, what is the captain's body language, what is he thinking, उनका क्या strategy, is he changing strategies. But when a captain sort of bogs down के गया match, that is where things can go from bad to worse for a team. Now,
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma, see, in white ball, I still believe he's a great captain. He's one of the finest captains in white ball cricket. But in red ball, I have never been a fan, although इतना sample size नहीं रहा है. So रोहित शर्मा का इतना बड़ा नहीं रहा है कि जज करे, पर decent enough he has sample size now. But uh, uh, इन टेस्ट, एज यू सेड, यू आर प्लेइंग 5 days 90 ओवर्स अ डे. बहुत बहुत लंबी क्रिकेट होती है. 5 दिन लगातार आकर खेलना, और 5 दिन इट्स अप्स एंड डाउन्स. आप लगातार 5 दिन ऊपर नहीं रहेंगे. आप अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, फिर आप थोड़ा बैक सीट पर जाएंगे, फिर आपको आगे आना है. बस वही टेस्ट का रियल टेस्ट इज व्हेन यू आर ऑन द बैक सीट एंड यू हैव टू कम अहेड ऑन डे 2 और डे 3, ताकि आप डे 4 डे 5 तक जाकर मैच आप जीत सके. उस सिचुएशन में जब आप बैक सीट पे है, तब आपका कैप्टन कैसे रिएक्ट करता है, उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज क्या है, क्या वो स्ट्रेटेजीज चेंज कर रहे हैं लगातार. इफ ए प्लान ए इज नॉट वर्किंग, डज ही हैव अ प्लान बी, और डज ही
Hmm.
रिलाइंग द प्लान ए टू समहाउ वर्क. कुछ हो जाए और प्लान ए जो था वो शायद वर्क कर जाए, और डज ही हैव बैकअप्स फॉर एवरी प्लान. कैसा ये नहीं चला, ओके वील ट्राई दिस, ये बॉलर है, ये
We'll try
बॉलर है,
something else.
ये
Yeah.
फील्डिंग, हाँ दिस फील्डिंग पोजीशन. विराट कोहली का था, जब when the team used to go be on the back seat, he used to change fields, used to change ballers, used to do something. Rohit Sharma also does. I'm not saying कि वो बिल्कुल ही blank खड़े हो जाते हैं, but Rohit Sharma in Test cricket, I don't feel he's that proactive to situations. He doesn't react to situations that fast. He sticks to the plan एकदम लास्ट तक कि शायद वर्क कर जाए, बट इट डजंट. लास्ट मैच में हमने देखा, द मेन इशू विद द बॉलर्स वर दैट कि बॉल कंसिस्टेंटली एक जगह पे नहीं डाल पा रहे थे. अब या ऑब्वियसली कैप्टन्स नॉट एट फॉल्ट हियर. बॉलर्स अगर बॉलिंग ठीक नहीं कर पा रहे, कैप्टन की वो गलती नहीं है. बट देन अगेन, लंच के बाद अगर आप रिज्यूम करेंगे प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा और शार्दुल ठाकुर के साथ, जब आपके पास जसप्रीत बुमराह और मोहम्मद सिराज है जिन्होंने अपना पहला स्पेल इतना अच्छा डाला था, तो दैट इज अ
Yeah.
कैप्टनसी एरर. वहां पे आपने एज अ कैप्टन बहुत बड़ा एरर किया. मैं नहीं कह रहा एक उसके चलते आप मैच हारे, लेकिन वहां से आप अगर विकेट्स ले लेते, तो आप बैक सीट से फ्रंट सीट पर आ जाते और वो मैच कुछ टाइम के लिए आपके हाथ में होता, और मे बी दैट कॉन्फिडेंस वुड हैव हेल्प्ड यू टू विन द मैच समहाउ. बट आप
Yes.
नेगेटिव अप्रोच से स्टार्ट करते हैं. आप स्टार्ट ही प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा और शार्दुल ठाकुर से करेंगे लंच के बाद, जब डीन एल्गर खेल रहे हैं, जो आपको पता है कि अगर वो टिक गए तो वो कहीं नहीं जाएंगे 200-300 बॉलें खेले बगैर.
Yeah.
तो दिस इज वेयर आई थिंक रोहित शर्मा needs to be more proactive, needs to have backups of plans कि A नहीं चला तो plan B नहीं चला तो plan C. अब C के आगे तो कुछ होगा नहीं, वहां तक नहीं चला तो फिर तो बात ही खत्म है. But you need to have backups at least for your plan A, if not for plan B.
Well, definitely, we've had a lot of discussions around Rohit Sharma's red ball captaincy and how he has at times faltered as well. Well, it is, we're still waiting for Rohit Sharma to be a proactive captain in this format, and let's see if that happens in today's match or not. This is the second test match between India and South Africa. South Africa have already won the first test match, and they'll be looking forward to seal this series with a win. Well, not to forget, this is a very, very special test match for Dean Elgar, the one who played a terrific knock of 185 in the first test match. It's his farewell test match, and while we were looking at some pre-match rituals, there was a huge smile on Elgar's face. Obviously, it's a big day for him. Well, it's very interesting that we have entered 2024 with two really good test matches. On one side, it's India, South Africa happening. On the other side, it's Australia, Pakistan. In both the matches, two of the really great players are playing their farewell test match. On one side, it's Dean Elgar from South African team, and on the other side, it's David Warner. It's something really special to enjoy test cricket. And obviously, let's just wait what happens today in today's match. And everybody's waiting for that great proactive captaincy from Rohit Sharma, but not to forget Dean Elgar's knock as well. Let's give it to him. So thank you
And
so
both
much.
are left-handers. And both are left-handers.
Say, so it's a treat to watch for all cricket lovers, isn't it? So any which way, we don't know whether Team India will kickstart this test match on a good note or not, but we know for sure that we'll be seeing something really good from Dean Elgar and David Warner. Let's just enjoy test cricket. Thank you so much, Chetan Taus and Kana, for joining with me.
Warner
And
batted 4 minutes, right? Today.
about at 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But he managed to be in the news before the test match.
कल सेंचुरी लगाएगा.
या
Yeah.
250 के नीचे करना आउट जीतना है तो
हाँ?
डिसमिस करो. 250 के नीचे डिसमिस करो, जीतना है मैच तो एटलीस्ट.
किसको? साउथ अफ्रीका को?
अच्छा, इंडिया को. हाँ, साउथ अफ्रीका को 250
South
के नीचे
Africa.
ट्राई करो.
After this
Right.
first hour, this is going to be an absolutely batting beauty. Just wait and watch.
Okay, I would actually like to bring in that optimistic Chetan back in 2024. The way he showed all those glimpses of this optimism during World Cup,
No,
Chetan.
there's no look.
रियलिस्टिक है यार, वो रियल बोल रहा है. आई मीन रियलिटी
Realism.
बाइट्स.
No.
Let's not talk as a fan. No, Surya, let's not. मैं आपको
No,
छोटा सा
that's what I'm
example
saying.
दूं.
You are
आपका-
realistic. It's just
एक
for
मिनट.
fun. Na? Like,
आपको पेज खोलने हैं. आपके कोई इक्विपमेंट खराब हो गया, आपको पेज खोलने हैं. आप पेज के इसकी जगह पे अगर चम्मच पकड़ा दोगे तो आप फिर ऑप्टिमिज्म थोड़े ले आओगे यार.
No,
आप बोलोगे कि
that's
नहीं,
what we
you're
said.
not being optimistic कि आप चम्मच से पेज नहीं खोल पा रहे हो. If you're not picking the right team, if you're not batting and bowling properly, then you can't win. Let's be very honest about it. उसमें optimism और pessimism नहीं आता है बीच में. That's
Yeah.
that's
No,
realism.
that's right. No, it's all for fun, Chetan. We know
Yeah,
that.
no. I'm just saying कि I may be wrong. I'll be happy to be wrong. I'll be happy to see them bowl a lot better. I love watching Bumrah bowl and look at that beautiful ball he's bowled. But
Yeah.
India needs Siraj to support him. I would want to see how Prasidh bowls. I mean, what kind of chats he's had with the support staff, with the captain.
Yeah.
How Prasidh bowls here, how Mukesh bowls here. First hour mein you dent them, take 2 wickets, they'll be on the back foot. But if not,
Yeah.
I'm just saying I've seen enough cricket at Cape Town because the sun is out. Look at the sun. I mean, look at the shadow. There's a shadow on the pitch. It's
Yeah.
10 a.m. in South Africa. There are shadows on the pitch. Sun is
Yeah.
very bright. वहाँ पे आपको sunscreen चाहिए होता है. You know, it's very blue. Look at that. That's a very blue Cape Town. The sun is going to be harsh today. It's going
Missing
to
it,
bake the
Chetan?
pitch.
Are you missing the
Yeah, it's
the real
Cape Town. Cape Town is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
यार ब्लॉग बना दो यार.
Chetan needs New Year holidays. Chetan, let's go to Cape Town for
यार
New Year.
I took a mini trip to Amritsar. दर्शन
वाह.
हुए, बहुत अच्छा लगा. लेकिन फिर पेट्रोल नहीं मिला. मेरे को पता है मैं कल कैसे वापस आया.
Yeah, I saw your tweet.
Let's
Your
not go
car
there.
broke down.
Let's
on the
not
road.
go there. Let's not go
It
there.
took me
That's
6
like a very
hours to
different
get
debate
petrol. वो
happening.
भी जुगाड़ से. Never in my life I thought I would have to purchase petrol via जुगाड़. But anyway, that's
That's a
off
very
the.
different
वो अलग
debate.
वीडियो
Yeah.
के लिए.
No, but I'm
वो
just
अलग
saying the sun
पर्सनल
is
वीडियो
going
के
to
लिए.
take
I would love
on
to
the
hear.
pitch after the first hour. If India doesn't take wickets, it's going to be a very long day. That's a. बाकी lunch time पे बात करते हैं.
लंच टाइम पे बात करेंगे, लेकिन अगर लंच टाइम तक चेतन 2 विकेट्स निकाल लिए भारतीय टीम ने, तो
मैं
ताउस,
नहीं आऊंगा
कनव
शो
एंड
में.
आई, we all are standing in the line for getting those tickets to Cape Town. You are getting
Yeah,
us tickets for.
let's see.
Well,
Let's see what.
नहीं, I want them like 250 के नीचे होगा तो जीतेंगे, ऐसा मतलब लंच चाहिए
नहीं,
नहीं.
ये
250
देखो,
के
अगर
होगा
आपने
तो आप 5
Chetan
पुट
has
अप कर
already
सकते हो.
said this.
if
Five
Dean
put up
Elgar
कर
is
सकते हो
not
बाकी.
out in the first hour, it's 450
Then
easily.
absolutely,
Because
absolutely,
the pitch is going to flatten out.
Get
The
him out.
pitch is going to flatten out, and they are going to regret not playing Ashwin just like in the WTC.
Well, they have regretted that decision so many times, Chetan, that it must have become the daily habit now for regretting not taking Ashwin with them in playing 11 or so. But let's just wait and watch. We'll meet in lunch break, and we'll then discuss, and we'll also discuss the Cape Town tickets with Chetan then. Thank you so much, Chetan, Kana, and Taos for joining with me, and thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें,
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस,
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.